Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in our Let's Play series. And today we are here in the Lurkers army because if you guys remember, every time someone gets 10 levels in the Lurkers army, they get a house at spawn. And what is the Lurkers army, doggy? Well, if you don't know that, that means you don't watch my live streams, which you are missing, so go watch my live streams. And yeah, on Twitch you get the channel points and then you can redeem stuff. In my channel we have the Lurkers army and you can redeem to get the armor stands and mob heads. And whenever you get level 10, which Tibson here just got recently to level 10, you also get a house at spawn. Like a lot of other people already got houses there, today we're gonna build a house for Tibson. So let's go there at spawn and build a house. Okay, we are here at spawn on the nose of the goat because that's actually the lore. The goat is the greatest lurkers of all time. I guess that would be the gloat, not the goat. I don't know. But yeah, the houses here, well, this one is mine, but the houses here are from people that lurk a lot on my streams. And today we're gonna build a house for Tibson that I already marked where I'm gonna build. And it is a circle because Tibson wants the house to look like a cake. Look at that. It's a cake and everybody knows that a cake is a circle in Minecraft. I don't know. So we're gonna do a house that looks like a cake, at least on the outside. So I already marked this and how tall should it be, the orange part? Maybe let's go like what, 5 blocks? Yeah, maybe we go 5 blocks tall. Okay, so I did the orange walls here, 5 blocks tall. And now we're gonna do the frosting with white concrete powder. So that's why I brought some string here, and I'm gonna try to place it, oops, a little bit randomly here to make the frosting like it's melting down or something. Okay, I placed a bunch of string here. Now let's see if I can do this frosting here. Yeah, let me do this and then we see if it looks good. Okay, so there is the frosting. How does it look? It looks like frosting, right? Yeah. And now we have the cherries, right? The cherries on top of the cake. Because the cake does have cherries on top. Maybe a big one here. Another one over there. What else? Is this too much cherry? It does look a little bit weird. Let's see, I think I need less big cherries. More smaller ones. Cool. Yeah, later I will add some light here, like some candles. And I do want to make a big candle too. So yeah, we're gonna do that later, but now I want to start working on the interior because it's supposed to be a cake house, not just a cake. So we need an interior. Okay, before doing the interior, what do we need? We need to get inside the interior. We need a door. And I want to do a headstone door. Let's see if I remember how to do that. There is a tutorial I saw a long time ago to do a what's called a hipster door. I think it's like all the headstone is underneath the floor. It is 2 blocks like this. Let's see if I remember how it was. Pretty sure there is a piston here, and then I think there is 2 like this. Yeah, probably like this. Now, how was the headstone? Pretty sure there's observers and repeaters. And I think there was a dropper. Surely it's easier for me to remember than just look up the tutorial I used. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, the dropper was here. I'm gonna look up the tutorial. I'm not gonna remember. Okay, I'm back here. I followed the tutorial by the Headstone Slayer. I'm gonna try to leave the link in the description. And here is the way the door works. So there is a dropper here, 2 observers powering this block, dust, repeater on 4 ticks, then 2 observers here, 2 stick pistons here, 1 stick piston there, observer and block. So see, closes the door, oops, opens the door. Yeah, and let me sleep because it's nighttime. And now I want to make a way to open and close this without having to press a lever here. So let me see, when it's powered, it's open. Okay. So I'm gonna use the scope sensors, calibrated scope sensors, to open and close when we change armor. Okay, I just need to remember what was the level that the calibrated scope sensor does for opening or for changing armor. Okay, I'm back here, and here is the circuit. So I just made a pulse extender here. This calibrated scope with 5 level of headstone here on the purple side. And whenever you change armor, it sends power here. The pulse extender leaves the door open for a while. And yeah, I think that should be enough time to enter. So yeah, now I'm gonna cover all this here, and I'm gonna make the floor here, mine all this nylon and change the floor, and I will come back with you guys in a second. Okay, we are back here, and the floor is done. As you can see, I used the dark oak wood, stripped the dark oak wood, and I want the inside of the cake to look like a chocolate cake. So I'm gonna make all the walls out of terracotta, and I guess I'm gonna need some slabs here, just so we don't have this gap here. Yeah. So yeah, let me make all the walls here out of brown terracotta. Okay guys, I finished making the walls here out of chocolate, but I realized something. Now when I try to open the door, there is this here in front of the door. So basically we have to redo this circuit, exact same thing, but for the inside part here, the brown part, which I think is possible. Let's see if I'm gonna have to change too much stuff here. Let's see here. This. Now I needed the observers and stick pistons. Let's see. So no. This is stick piston and stick piston. I need when this powers also power that. Is this gonna have a delay here? I don't know. Let's see if this works. Looks like it did work. Let me check it up top here. Yeah, it does work, see? There you go. Now we have a door. And when we are on the outside, it looks like a cake. And on the inside, it looks like it's a chocolate cake. Oh no, it's raining in the cake. But yeah, now let's make the interior. Okay, I'm gonna start with the centerpiece here, which will be, is it here? Yeah, will be a fireplace, but on the outside it's going to be a candle. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. Let's go 4. See how does it look. Is the smoke even getting out of here? I might need to put a hay bale under there. And let's see, would it be better to use a brewing stand, or maybe we can use another rack with a fire there? Does this look like a candle? A birthday, ouch, birthday candle. It kind of looks like, but we do need the hay bale to make the smoke come out. Okay, I'm back here, and I tried the hay bale, it didn't work. What actually works is putting a campfire right underneath, right in the block underneath the brewing stand. So this way the smoke can go through. Yeah, and you can barely tell, right? And it's actually a good thing to put the campfire there to give a little bit of light to the top here. But another thing I'm going to do to give a little bit more light is place some head candles here. Surely it's barely noticeable, and maybe even looks more like a strawberry or a cherry on top of the cake. I don't know, is it strawberries or cherries? You guys tell me what you prefer on top of your cake. But yeah, this gives a little bit more light sources here. Keep everything lit up here so nothing spawns. But yeah, now let's work on the interior. Let's open the door here. And I want to make a fireplace right in the center of the house, which usually that's not how people do fireplaces, right? Usually it's not right in the center of the house. Maybe I should do 2 openings like this. I don't know if this will look good. Okay, and now maybe I do something like this. Yeah, that kind of looks like a fireplace. And then maybe I complete with should I use a bamboo or dark oak? I think dark oak, right? Let's see. Oh, and I will need to place some slabs here. Break this one here. Forgot my axe. Yeah, I think dark oak will be better. Let me craft a few more here. And maybe I should place from the bottom here. Should be easier. And I'm gonna need to craft another tool. There we go. There it is. It's a fireplace, right? Looks like a fireplace. Okay, now we're gonna have a wardrobe here, I guess. And let's try to place all of these other stations here. Because I'm gonna remove these chokers for now. Let's see, where does this doesn't go here. I guess it would go somewhere over here. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we place the music disc here, and here maybe we have the bookshelves, and place a random amount of books here and there. Oops. Okay, early this looks good. Where would the kitchen be? Maybe here. We have some ovens and we have a sink here. And maybe the chicken balcony is made of bamboo. Maybe this is an empty cup. What else? Maybe these are some empty cups too or something. I think I had a pickle. Yes, pickle could be an empty cup too. So maybe here. There we go. And maybe we get a little bit of these rails to be the what's called the not oven, the I forgot the name. Stove. That's the name, right? I don't know. What else? Let's see. Flower pots. Yeah, let's place some flowers here. And I chose the torch flowers. They kind of look like birthday candles. I don't know. Okay, let's place some tables too. So maybe we have a desk here for cartographers. Since the kitchen is here, maybe I place a big table over here like this and do something like this maybe. That looks like a big table. Okay. And maybe here we have some plates. And cake, of course, cake on top of the table because it's a cake house. And maybe they brought anything that could be food. Mushrooms. People eat mushrooms, right? So maybe this person here is eating a mushroom. And I guess I could place more cakes. Maybe another cake here. Maybe we have a cake being done on the oven here too. There we go. And maybe we have another table over here where people are eating another cake. Maybe this cake has a candle. How do I place a candle? I don't want to eat the cake. There we go. Could use that as a light too. Okay. And maybe there is some cups over here. Yeah, I'm gonna lit up all the cups because we do need some light here. This place is a little bit dark. Let me craft more stairs here. Maybe we have a big sofa here. With a table like this. And we have a lot of light here. What else? Let's see. Maybe here we can have another harsh flower. Oh, the bell. I brought a bell. Where would I place a bell? I know, maybe here in the kitchen we have a bell. When the food is ready, we ring the bell. Cake is ready. There we go. And let's see. What else do we have? Oh, the armor here. I made the armor to look like the cake. You know? Like it's brown, orange, white, and the cherry on top. Okay, let me remove this. This disc will be playing here. Okay, maybe not now. I need this and the carpets. Oh, and I was thinking about using these firefly bushes here underneath the floor to see if it looks like the campfires is making fire or something. Let's see if we can do that. Is that makes the fireflies? Yeah, maybe it's like smoke from the campfire or something. Looks cool. Let's place another one over here. Where's the bush? Here. Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of smoke from the campfire here. Oh, maybe you know what we could do? We could place the disc on top here, and whenever we want to play, we get the disc here. And maybe even I could place a pressure plate there. There you go. That looks cool. Can I get to the disc still? No. It's fine. We're not gonna listen to that music, I guess. And I did brought a lot of carpets. Let's see if we can do the carpets look kind of like the cake. Huh? Isn't that a cake carpet? Yeah, it's a cake carpet. Maybe I should even go further like this. Or maybe I should do this and this. Right? That kind of looks like a cake carpet. Or maybe... Okay, there you go. Now it's a cake carpet. Okay, what else we are missing? I needed the cake painting, of course. Okay, this one might be cool here. What's the cake painting? Is it 2x2? Yeah, there you go. Cake painting. In here, maybe we do another painting. And maybe... let me try to do a smaller one here. Like a 3x3. Or 3x4, I guess. Okay. And I think that might be it. Maybe one more flower pot here. It feels like this side's a little bit empty. And yeah, I think that's it for the interior. There is one last thing I need to do. That is to place a sign. Can I do this? Watch me. Ah, I'm such a gamer. Gibson House. Oh, there you go. And I guess maybe either red or white would be a good color to have here, right? Yeah. There we go. So I guess that's gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. And oh wait, this is not part of the house. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Wait, maybe we have another just place to sit here. There you go. And I hope I see you guys in the next episode. Let's take a last look at the cake house. There you go. Thank you for watching. Bye.